Hey, and welcome back to part number 24 of our Blueprints playthrough. And we're back, of course. We said we'd be back. We're going to day 44. I'm so obsessed with just trying to figure out some of these last puzzles. I feel like we're getting close, but I've also heard of people who've played like 90, 100 plus days, so I'm also like, how far does this rabbit hole go? And again, this is a YouTube exclusive, so if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for being here. I appreciate you making it all the way to this part in the playthrough. And I was gonna say, how long will it take till we have a Kaiba appearance? And well, it is late at night, which is when he usually likes to come make his appearances. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to necessarily be streaming, but I always want to play Blueprints, so I have been doing more of these YouTube exclusive videos because I love this game, and like I said, don't always want to be live on stream every day or every time I play this game. So yeah, I hear you, buddy. Are you excited for Blueprints too? He's also very excited, the cute boy. I think we need like a Kaiba cam. I mean, we don't even need a Kaiba cam. Just brings himself to on camera. Oh wow, okay, so here's what we're getting for Date Pact by Kimberly Thompson. Also, we should take a picture of this because Kimberly Thompson is sending us a packing slip. Kimberly Thompson, is she was the worker that was hired? No, so she's sending us this stuff from 445 West Barbaron Avenue from the Sinke Company. She worked at the Sinke Company. Oh, interesting. That's where this is coming from. I've actually never paid attention to that. Shipped on 12/19, which means we're probably on December 20th now. And we're getting an amateur lockpick kit, magnifying glass, and 2 gems. That is a pretty good start. We love that. I also didn't realize this was called a amateur lockpick kit. It says here a hobbyist lockpick kit. A magnifying glass is awesome. We definitely need that to look at a few documents that we didn't get a chance to look at last time. We can see on here that we did complete the Trophy of Invention. We need 4 more rooms. Getting very close on the parlor game trophy, the Biological trophy. We need to do more dartboard puzzles. We just don't get that nearly as much as we get the parlor game, but pretty cool. Let's go to the outer room. Last time, if you guys remember, I made we're starting with 83 gold, which is awesome as well, from the freezer, and 8 gems. So this could be a really nice run for us. We just got to be cognizant of our steps. But if you guys remember, I made a mistake with the classrooms. We have a lot of gold. We could make a pretty hefty contribution to the shrine. Could do the trading post. I know I don't know what the values of the shrine, like how much I need to offer to get like a really good, but I think I've at most maybe offered like 30, so maybe we try 50 today. Let's try 50, see what that gives us. We have a lot of extra gold. You ever see the blessing of the dancer? While drafting, you may pay gems to spin floor plans. Blessing duration 6 days. That's awesome. I like that, especially with us starting with 8 gems. We have this for a long time. We don't have to use it, but the ability to spin floor plans is actually busted. That's really, really good. We also ended in the bunk room last time. Oh, I should have taken the team. I had the tomb and we didn't do it. We didn't review our notes. Oh. Oh well. You know what? We got a really good blessing. We're gonna have to take that. So I should always review my notes before. We could have checked out what the flower did, if anything. That's cool. So we can rotate. No reason to rotate here, but let's take the den. Just because it does go to the right here. So what are we looking for? Drafting studio would be nice to get the classroom. Ooh, we should take the break room and see what this does. If you call it a day in break room, tomorrow you begin the day with a staff key card. That is really strong. Obviously want the library so we can order our next book. Oh, cool, this looks different. There's like a jukebox. Looks the same as that one in, I think, the commissary. And there's a bulletin board. Oh, and a coffee maker instead of just beer. Is this cool. Is this just the same as what it was before? Oh no, these look different. What? This looks the same. What are these? H.S. Sinclair and Ann Babbage are the only two on the estate with network admin access. Well, that's false. I mean, we're taking a picture of it, but we know that to be false. Not only is it a red note, but we have figured out that actually Sinclair doesn't even have admin access from what we can tell so far, which is kind of weird. We've tried his name. Didn't pop up with anything. Maybe he does. Maybe that's the, like, maybe we go back and try typing, like, variations of his name. Maybe he's the, like, the one that they would obviously assume. I think what I'm trying to think is Mary wanted basically a dummy account made with admin privileges that she was gonna write, like, kind of a fake story to some of those, like, redacted messages for the Red Guard. Detective Bond Markle is what we were thinking, but for the Red Guard when they were exploring the estate. I was thinking maybe they made an account for Bond Markle. Maybe they made an account for Herbert under his whole name. Maybe that was, like, very obvious. Maybe it's Sinclair H. We should maybe try a bunch of variations of his name, because we know there is one for Ann Babbage. But they would obviously want it to be, if they want them to find that, they would rather it be more obvious. So maybe it's just Herbert Sinclair. Maybe it's Sinclair H. Sinclair. Like, could be a lot of variations of that. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. Staff contracts are no longer kept. So that is true. But what the heck does that mean? Staff contracts. Don't think I've ever seen a staff contract. Staff notice. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have one paid month leave and must vacate the premise by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Also, we're well past a month now. So, like, are they getting paid again? Are they supposed to return to the estate? Oh, what the hell? The heck? Under initials. Oh, cool. Rules for staff. +1 point per consecutive dartboard solved during breaks. Each week, point totals reset, and weekly leader gets an extended lunch. So, is this like when they left, how the points were? KT. Is that Thompson? KD. Let's go back and look at our names. We do have a pretty good list of names from way back. Let's see. Denny Ravane. Is Denny Ravane on here? D. I don't see a Denny Ravane. Hartley Ruoto. 12 points. HR. And Babbage, obviously, 30 points. Herbert on here? Doesn't look like it. This is just for the staff. This is interesting though. This could tell us actually who a lot of the staff are, their names. Randolph Moore, RM. Who else are we missing? Bridget? Is there a B? No? What's the, what's the new groundskeeper's name? Oh, Robert Nogula, RN. Okay, so we got Ann Babbage, Nogula. I forget what her name, Caitlin Thompson or something. Ronald Rondell, something more. HR is Hartley Ruoto, so CT. And KD, I think, are the two that we're not 100% sure on their names. Is Christoph, maybe? Christoph, I think was his name. Maybe CT, and then KD might be maybe the chef? I'm trying to remember what the chef's name was. I think we found that name in the laboratory. Off the top of my head. Okay. So that just kind of gives us the names. Maybe we should... There are 7 people on this. Maybe 7 on that staff picture. To go back and look. 6, 9. Okay, so this actually looks like minus is first. So minus 2 times 2. 14. Okay, order of operations. Oh, I see. It's inside to outside. Okay. 2 times 15 is 30. Divided by 3 is 10. Minus 9 is 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Plus 10 is 16. Cool. They've kind of changed it up on us. Key card really, really good. And if we end our day here, we can get a key card for tomorrow. Which is just so strong. Oh. What the heck? Hanging out here once again really reminds me of the good old days that the mice will play. What the heck? The mice will play. That's my mouse, right? I thought that was maybe a symbol. Hanging out here once again. Really I wonder if we could match that handwriting to anything. Okay, so someone was really good at math. Or just liked to play it a lot. Staff contracts are no longer kept on the highest rank. What exactly does that mean? Well, that's cool. That's changed a lot to this room. Actually, I did not expect there to be that much. I just expected, oh, cool. Guest bedroom. Hidden effect of a random bedroom in your draft pool. Let's take it. Could try this game again. We didn't really. What would be a room we would definitely want to take? Dormitory, maybe? Let's just do Starfish Aquarium. I think that's a spot that we'll definitely take, and then... I didn't notice if the effect, like, appears when you draw it. Okay, Chamber of Mirrors. I don't necessarily want... Chamber of Mirrors was a bad decision to make. Common. I wish I could go back on that. At least make it, like, uncommon. Because I don't always want to draft second copies of rooms. Especially when I already have a lot of second copies in my draft pool of a lot of rooms. I think we might have 2 passages. Could rotate this to the left, but it doesn't matter that much. Let's just take passageway. Ooh, music room early. Get a locked trunk. Would burn a few gems, which are not. Getting a couple keys is good. I'm okay with that. Especially getting a secret garden key, that's strong. What is denoted inverse? Inverse backwards. Potentially. I'm like wondering, like, do we read the whole thing backwards? That doesn't seem to make sense now. Could the messages we learn be read backwards? Where did we write those down? Quite a while ago. Something could be read backwards. Write that down. I noticed that I've taken a lot less notes as this game is going on, too. KD. That was the name. I found Kirk Darren. Anyways. That was the KD. Kirk Darren, which is a pseudonym for somebody. Where... Timberlake Thompson. That's KT. First orders on the sheets of message. Message true are sheets on the words first. That doesn't make sense. Stones 2 under trees white. That doesn't make sense. Okay. I don't know. Inverse. I don't know. That doesn't seem to make sense. Oh, our lucky stars. Sadly, we we're at 4 now. How tragic. Oh, if you guys watched last time, we did use a lot of our luck. Sadly. Kind of do drawing room. I have had some thoughts about the drawing room, but let's do the parlor room first. We will get to the drawing room soon. I've had some thoughts about potentially opening that safe. I still don't know, but I do think I have an idea. Just don't know what the date would be, but I have an idea of how to get there. The true boxes are both empty. It could be true. The false boxes are both true. I think that's false. The gems are in the blue box. That could be true. So this is false, which means these could both be true. So say this is true, the true boxes are both empty. That means that there are 2 true boxes. But this would say this would have to be the other true box. And this says the gems are in the blue box, which contradicts that. So these both can't be true. So I think this one is false. I think this one is true, meaning they're in here. I think that makes sense, no? I just think white has to be false, no? False boxes are both true. Like, that just contradicts itself. So that's false. If this was true, this would have to be true as well, but that contradicts it. So I think the only one that's true is this. Unless I'm totally misreading white. Okay. I was a little nervous because it seemed a little too obvious. Security. These never change. Miss anything? Just the wind-up key. We can actually crank these up since we have the key card. Let's do. I do really want to. Review the video again. The one of the library. We found the piece in the entrance. I gotta believe that the other one is in the library. Gotta believe that it's somewhere in the library. So I apologize. My camera, I noticed in my last recording, like I leaned up like this and my little logo is could move it here, but that could block the dog, so that's fine for him. He pulls up another book. Points at something in that book. I'm just scared it was the Blackbridge story that I read and I didn't have a magnifying glass, so maybe there was something in one of the pictures that I didn't see, because that story didn't really feel like it told us anything at the moment. Reminds me of the first time, watch it one more time, I'm actually paying attention the whole time. Reminds me of the first time you read like Blueprints or Swimbird, well, I have no idea what the relevance of Swimbird is still, to be honest. Like, that story just reminded me of like, what is the point? We just don't know yet, and it probably has some importance, but what that importance is. He's definitely bringing over a book. She's reading a book. He brings over a book. Points at something in the book. She reached over? Maybe? I really believe that chip, microchip, is in the library somewhere. Is it in one of the books? We just haven't read all the books yet. What helps us the most here? Could do armory. Yeah, let's do the armory. Okay. We have the self-igniting torch. I'm just gonna buy everything. They're all useful. Are there any other secrets of this room, potentially? We could get the jackhammer. We only have one door right now, but I actually don't feel too bad about grabbing the jackhammer here. We can rotate floor plans. Now we can dig. Definitely a door right there. How do we get there? Is there like a secret button here that we need to press that opens something as well? Everything apparently has a secret. Feels like we should be able to get over there and like see what's back here. But we have the jackhammer. It's a pretty decent start. We can rotate, so in case, you know, we got stuck somewhere because it turned the wrong direction, we would be okay. As long as we don't get 3 dead ends. Yeah, we're good. I would like Nook, but let's take the hallway. So we have multiple avenues. Plus we have the locked trunk. Beautiful. Just check everything. Be very thorough. Kitchen here. See what's for sale. Banana club sandwich, bacon and eggs. We could get morning room if we have the trophy room. And get extra for our dinner tonight. Water is running. What were we supposed to get from the bunk room? Oh, it was the flour. Okay, so we wasted that. Alright, we don't have to waste water. Okay, another observatory, pantry or bedroom. You know what? Let's continue to get our luck up. That was weird. The music like instantly stopped. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. That was weird. Observatories. Double the stars. They both point the same direction. Could rotate. That would burn another gem. We could use our night shield on one of these. Block the weight room or the archives. Which is going to be more valuable to block right now, if we wanted to use it. I guess which would we rather have? I also could just flip the commissary. Let's do that. Because I would rather buy some items. Ah. Gems right now, but hoping we'll find an item here. Metal detector, nice. You can also drill a lot of good stuff. Like gems. Gotta keep those two. Offices cost 2 gems. Pool adds Locker room and sauna and pump room. Door, we get 2 dice. Not much else out of it. Office does get us the king, so we can play chess again. We really would just need to get the queen, one of the couple spots that it's at. It's a tough choice. I'm gonna take the office because I can buy more gems. So I can get a gem. Forgot about that actually. If we spread this money, and I don't mind doing it now. I would also like to run payroll with there's the king. Okay, I kind of thought this would be locked. We do have the secret garden key. We'll come back. You know what? Let's do it now while we're going to go back through the rest of the house a little bit. A double whammy with food and coins. Beautiful. 3 more ivory dice. Wow. Very nice. So we're gonna go back through. We can get a bunch of gold. We can get a bunch of food at the same time. I want to check something with the rogue moon. Is there anything we can do with that? I feel like a while back I thought you could maybe put something in the hole in the rogue moon, which we've seen a lot of others where there isn't anything there. That might just be part of the symbol, but I don't know. Is there something more we could do with it? I haven't really looked at this in a while. Is there a reason to have it? Like, kind of just given up on, like, it didn't do anything for us ever, I don't think. Just shows it. It's like, oh wow, it's the rogue moon. But like, why? Does it have to do with the winds? We'll come back. I kind of want to have that accessible. Okay, that's have the pool. We could block the archives, which isn't terrible. That's a lot of gems, which we don't have. We could also redraw. No, why does it... Ugh, okay. Well, now I think we take the pool because we just... Oh, we can't take it. Gosh. I keep thinking if I hit the Knights thing, I gotta go and... I've done that so many times. I feel like I have to confirm. Now we have to take this. I wasted a gem. Frustrating. It's okay, but I feel like I've wasted a lot of gems randomly doing that accidentally, and the order of operations is weird when you hit the Knight's shield. Princess Caitlin J.R.E., who, in keeping with Rajan tradition, was endowed with mother's surnames. Serving random trade negotiations with the Raja, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy, have the cries of no one ended in an impasse. Early reports have alluded that in addition to their other demands, the Crown has requested that the asylum granted in the former House of Desolates be revoked. Yeah. That is... That is the symbol of, for Raja. We could almost figure out a Raja just based off of this. No? I feel like that's one that we opened. What is the... Sixth era, 1958. Is her actual birthday, January 22nd. Okay, let's go back. I do want to buy a set of gems. Just so we have some. And we should be able to find any gold because of the metal detector. Also can go this way. Drawing room. I would like to rotate the drawing room. And then grab it. So, now that we're at the drawing room. The note from the freezer at the end of my last playthrough made me think a little bit more about the clues in the letters from the pictures of each room. Because this note says, if we go back to it, did I take a picture of it? Maybe I did. Man, did I not take a picture of that? Thought I did. Well, in summary, if I remember what the note said, is that there were a lot of double entendres and hidden innuendos regarding that message, because he needed to make it difficult in case someone deciphered that. So, the message says, I haven't memorized by this point, but if we count small gates, comma, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. So far, all the safes we've done have been cracked by dates. So I don't think that's changing for this one. It is going to be a date. What is the date? But the beginning, if we count small gates. Now I thought that only referred to count gates. Whatever his name was. The statue. But gate, I was thinking about it, gate is another term, spelled I think G-A-I-T, for like your gait to your walk, to your step. So these pictures are all pointing towards steps. Right? If we count small gates. Small gates? This is the smallest gate. I think the old man has the smallest gate. The woman's pretty close. But what I don't understand is how that gets us a date. But it definitely leads me to believe that the key is the gate, the step. Small gates. The horse has a large gate, the boy has a large gate, the man has a large gate. The woman and the old man have small gates. So small gates. Is it like... So how many of the old man? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Old man has 15. 1, 5. The woman, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 of her and 15 of him. So for a date out of that, April 15, 0415, 0415. That's the, I don't know. I don't know what that date would even mean. But it's a date. Let's go. That one feels good. That one feels good. That actual note in the freezer, while at first I was like, that doesn't tell me anything different. It made me think of this message again, and that there might be alternative ways, innuendos, That was actually really helpful. Double entendres. That gates could mean a whole bunch of things. It means count gates. It could mean actual gates. I don't know. Like a gate, but also a gate. Your walk. It was about the small gates, the woman and the old man. The rest are all just red herrings, basically. Crazy. Okay, that feels really good. This is letter number 6. Okay, that feels really good. 0415. So the dates don't always mean anything. Like, I don't think April 15 means anything other than this letter was going to be written on April 15. Wow. Small gates. Okay, dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Is this Herbert to Mary, maybe? Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. Oh, maybe this is actually from Dad? I thought they were all written by different people, though, so I don't know. I, of course, write you all this in hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. Interesting. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old, yes, definitely Herbert. Too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room, yes, I have a strong our family has built up, room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Oh shit. I have wondered how he died. Farewell, my marigold, we may yet meet again. I'm gonna take a picture of this last page for sure. Your Uncle Herbert. Oh. So he wasn't necessarily in on the plan, but he knew that she was what she was doing. And he may not have actually known that she's alive because he wasn't there for the robbery. But he basically gave her what she needed. Access to what she needed. Maybe. I feel like otherwise he'd be like, yeah, she's alive, dude. Like, chill. Also, are these all written differently? Like, I have to go back and look, but I don't feel like they're written like this. Like, I thought some had the actual number. So it's interesting that has 6. She did not come back on my 10th birthday, by the way. It also makes me, I think I mentioned this before, but it makes me think about blue, like the color blue in this. And how she chose us to be the blueprints, but blue is not attached to any realm. And it just continues to make me think that blue, they changed the red crown to a blue crown. Why wouldn't, if they wanted Orinda Aries to return to power, wouldn't they say black? But I think the whole idea is that they want a new world under a new color. which would be blue in this case. Which is what that whole meaning is of... I want to redraw here as much as I want the cloister. I don't have a lot of... Okay, so that's 6 red letters. We have 2 more to go. Not a fan of really any of these. Let's try a redraw. Could rotate and then take the nook. I don't necessarily have to rotate it. Can also take Great Hall. Don't want to waste all my gems. Is there a message on any of this jukebox? Let's double check all the jukeboxes. Okay. I felt really good getting that red letter. Deductive reasoning has finally paid off. It's definitely one of the more satisfying ones I have found. Let me draw Defco. You can... what if we rotate that way? I actually don't mind the chapel going like that. So let's take it. Let's go back first. Could open this door. Let's redraw. Spare green room's fine here. Oh, definitely want to grab the lever. We're actually really close to being able to... Well, we still need the battery. If we could get the hammer, that would be sweet. Sledgehammer. And the battery pack. Okay, there's food. We're burning a lot of steps. Now we're getting a little bit of food. The mice will play the good old days. Do we want to go all the way back? Not actually, especially. That was good enough, I think. We got keys. Just don't want to burn too many steps, so let's go through the chapel. I haven't really noticed a lot more red. Ooh, clock tower. Do we have time? I don't know, but I'm gonna risk it. Screw it. Let's go. I hope we didn't go past the time. We probably did, but yeah, I'm sure we did. Now that I think about it. Yeah, we're way past it. A couple hours late. So this is the symbol of Orinda Aries. Southward I see a swan, ashen like sands of the shore. Carried by westwardly winds, row like the moon of the north. Westward I see a crow, darker the days coming forth. What does this mean? Darker the days coming forth. It's not how you spell forth in this reference either. I just have trying to get this clock tower has been tough. Early enough in the day. Just doesn't want to pop up. We've gotten in that secret room in here once. And that was the day that we didn't have enough steps. Which is weird, like, I ran out of steps early that day apparently. I'll have to go back and watch that playthrough and see how I ended up getting there so early with no steps. We could take Great Hall. We have a lot of keys. We have the lockpick kit. Even getting a singular door is pretty good. Usually I feel like there's some keys in one of these too, so... Oh. Didn't actually need that. Forgot. Okay, well, we know this goes to the west. Definitely want to open this door. This one seems like it probably has stuff behind it. Nice. Keep back. So one of these two goes east, which we don't necessarily have to do. North. Library. Nice. Okay, so far this is a pretty good run. Check out we did Curse of Blackbridge, so we do Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 5. Which means the only other book left we have is a new... what's it called? A new day? A new clue? It came from right here. Don't know if that video is about the books or the location he came from. He came from right here. Visualize it. She's sitting here. books that just have nothing on them here. 2 corners. Even says, a few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. I feel like it's one of those, like, with the vase in the hall where I, like, actually had to kind of pause on it for it to show that I could hammer it. So I don't know if, like, I really need to be, I can't just scroll over things. I have to be very deliberate with what I'm looking for. I almost want to just mouse and key this. It's a little more controlled. I do think there are a lot of benefits to playing on mouse and key in this game. Certain things I think we might hybrid it a little bit. Oh, I love this game so much. It really does give a sense of satisfaction when you figure out a puzzle. You find something that you've been searching for a long time. I don't know if it has anything to do with anything up here. Because they were never up here, so why would I... In the video, they never showed to be up here. They were just down there and at the desk, at the table. They were looking at 2 books together. What those books were... Got all the contraptions. So we have Arinda Ares. I do want to take pictures of this for if and when we do Nuance. Just in case that shows anything important. And Morajai, which the White Sea of Yore. Obviously seafarers. We need to look at the other stamps too. There are 2 stamps we know, we just haven't been able to magnify yet. Team Ramirez has become my most avoided floor plan. Yeah, there might be a reason for that. Just need to draft 1 more classroom to take my final exam. Yeah, I'm a dummy for that one. Just needed the drafting room. 6 red letters. That's pretty exciting. Okay. We can redraw here. Oh, trophy room would actually be so good. 8 free gems, but I really want to the bookshop. Do I burn all my gems for this? So that we can get another room. Where do we go up? We might just... Oh, we can still go through the Great Hall that way. Forgot. Yeah, we have the door already there, so we don't necessarily need to turn it. Okay, this is good. How much is this going to cost me? Because we know we can go find some gold. 50. Okay. It's doable. We have the kitchen too, so we can get more steps for sure. This looks different. I don't think I've ever gotten the bookshop on the edge. Maybe there's a book in here that they've been hiding. How would we even know though? Seems crazy. I don't see any books that particularly stand out. Dun da da da, you found a magic book. Okay, we 100% need to buy that, so then we kind of are done with the bookshop. We can buy a new clue. Next time we'll be able to check out the last drafting strategies, and then the next time we get the library, we'll be able to check out, order a new clue. So in 3 libraries, potentially 3 days, we can read all the books. Okay. Ah, another lockpick kit. Oh, trophy room. Bless you, trophy room. I'm so glad I took off the full cost of that. So worth it now. 8 free gems. Is busted. Look at our trophies. Take a look. The trophy of invention. Looks pretty nice. Someday we're gonna have all these trophies. We're gonna do it. Oh, that's an elephant foot, I just realized. It's kind of sad, but... it's a spear. I think I turned security up to the highest possible, and... you could take Rotunda here. And it somehow has, I forgot what I was saying. Completely. I definitely don't want waiting room. That's all I know. Kitchen would be nice at some point. Okay. Can use Rotunda here. I completely forgot what I was even saying. Very short-term memory right now. Bedroom. Most likely to find rooms in your house. I would take Maid's Chamber towards the end. Sweet. Why did we get +5? Some kind of bedroom. Your guess is as good as mine. We got +5. Dining room would be good. It'd be nice to get a better closet, but that also cuts us off at least from those top 2 rooms now. We could always make it back. Two extra. Could use the food. There's so many options on the right side. And all we have to do is get into the antechamber and we can go straight across. So I'm okay maybe taking the bedroom closet here. Just a matter of running out of steps. I swear I turned security up to high. We have not given a single security door. It's kind of crazy. This is a tough choice. Food. Alright, where is this? Okay, that's good. Just a silver key. We can get some more steps from that. We just got 5 more from the Sleepy Mask instantly for that. So that's good. Let's see where this takes us. Conference room. Definitely not weight room. Cloister of Rhina. Burns a lot of gems. Too bad we didn't have the conference room earlier. All of these are good for the number of doors they have. I don't mind the way this goes, the conference room. The nice part about the cloister is we'd probably be guaranteed we'd connect to the other side somehow, so we wouldn't have to be backtracking so much to get to like the kitchen and stuff. We really need to get gold. This is tough. We need gold, we need steps. We don't want to burn too many gems in case there's something even more valuable we want. There should be dig spots. Okay. be smart and keep our gems. I feel like while this spins, there could be like some secret message somewhere. Just never really looked for it. Is it possible? It doesn't look like it there. Okay, there's our first security door. Key. Ballroom. I like the idea of the ballroom. We have the gems right now. And we want to go to the right, the foundation probably. So, let's take the pantry. Let's try this door now. Okay. I really want these to connect. So I think this might be the time to take Cloister. Could redraw. Could redraw. We redraw once. Okay. We could rotate it if we really cared. But I think it's fine to just go straight down to the archives and then we walk through Secret Garden. That's not right, so I have to connect. That's good. Okay. Good. We have gold there. Just want to make sure we definitely get up to 40 for the bookshop. Got our food. This is if we have a trophy room, which we do, so we might as well eat it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. These candles don't light, they don't have red rubies. Sense. Could hit the foundation if we needed that. That's a nice looking china. So let's go down. We now have plenty of steps we don't necessarily need to we don't necessarily need to go to the kitchen. Children of the Blackwater. What is the insurgent group RLCF? What does that stand for? I know we've heard the Children of Blackwater before. RLCF. What does that stand for? It's very possible we've heard it before. Something like the RLCF, and we've just never put it together. So let's see. I did take a picture of that excerpt. Search continues. Was seen at the corner. Where is this? Back under the local something. don't think this is... Several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. Intruders broke in the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. Thieves in the royal capital of Fenrir have broken into one of the crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to these. Those outside noble circles. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic royal museum heist. You know who did that? So maybe this is... Oh, this is just a cutout of this part. It says search continues. It's literally just a cutout of this article. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories... named Marion Marigold was last seen by around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting in the carriage after a late luncheon date. Okay, so it's literally just a cutout of that. And that was found in the root cellar. Which is so random. No sign has been found yet. Whose handwriting is that? Who's keeping a little note of that? We can do this door. Maid chamber here. Less likely to find items laying around in your house. How do we feel about that? Kind of want to redraw. I'll take the aquarium here. More gems. I just feel like I still want some items, so... do I want something with lots of doors? What room would we be looking for here? What rooms are we looking for? I would love to get Rumpus room. Attic wouldn't be terrible. No, vault would be fine. Office would be fine. Well, we already have office. Study, drafting studio, workshop. Freezer. Which room did I predict this time? I don't remember. I think I might have picked the dorm. Cloister keeps getting chosen. Morning room could be good to get towards the end here. I don't know. Kennel. Solarium. Treasure trove. Lost and found. Cloister. Less gems on this than the cloister. Let's do the cloister. Dig up some stuff here. Lots of good spots. A brick. We bricked. This also is very nice. 3 gems. Beautiful. This also is very center. That's another gem. Wow, we got a bunch of gems. Oh yeah, totally worth it. It connects us really everywhere we need to go now. So that's cool. What does this note say? It's getting so much overdue maintenance. 50, a literal token of appreciation. Nice. What the heck? What the heck is that? CXET. I don't think I ever saw that before. What? Wait a second. CX. Take a picture of that. I wonder if it has anything to do with the sticky note. You guys remember that? And then there was the other picture we took of something from the locker room. I really need to organize these pictures better. Probably would have made sense to like be doing screenshots this whole time and have them in a folder on my computer, but I think we're way too far along to do anything about that now, but plus I've taken other pictures since I've been playing this game, so they're just everywhere. So I know we found a note in the locker room that says 6 or O. So maybe we try deciphering this. 6 or is that for sure C? Seems like there's maybe like 2 lines in between. Where's that sticky note again? At 6 blank I Oh. What does that mean? Maybe that's the 6. Hold on. 6 or it's confusing. I feel like those might go together though. It's just these random letters. ET. these fit together. Six. Is there letters that can fit in between the C and the X? Not sure. C-X-E-T. C and X could be a year, like in Roman numerals, but E and T I don't think is. Okay. We go to this last room over here. Oh, we have to. Come on, like, is it worth it? I don't know. To walk around, it's not even that far. We'll come back for that room. But it is nice that we have a lot of connectors. It's actually one of our better runs as far as being able to connect things. Yeah, I think that works. So many extra gems doing this too has been really nice. We could go add green room, not the green room, the tea room, what is it called? The morning room to our draft pool. If we feel like we want it. Kind of. I feel like I haven't done enough in there. Don't want to spend gold right now. So I save. Definitely have gold for. Okay, we can spend 8. Get some steps. We know we have some gold throughout the estate still if we have to track some down. Look at us. 6 red letters. I really gotta keep an eye out for that picture and like those pedestals where it looks like there's a ability to break something down. Okay, vault. Could be worth it. We have access to through the foundation to go up, so morning room would be good, but we can still get that later. I think getting the gold is nice. Now we can guarantee we can buy that book. Sunday, December 20. Day 44. Let's write that down. Day 44. Sunday, December. It's almost Christmas. What's going to happen on Christmas? If anything will change, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe there'll be a Christmas tree in the front. Our birthday probably is coming up fairly soon too. In the game. Samantha Hayes. That's the one that she used. Born. What is that? July 9th. Wonder if this Samantha Hayes name. So what is the I? Oh shit. Could that be part of that whole sequence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The sequence of 6. That be? I've seen that before. I forgot about that. Interesting. Should take a picture of that to remind myself how that works. Okay. So we have that. We have this CXET, which I don't know if that actually goes with this, but feels like it could. I do think those other ones go together. This at the top feels like it definitely goes with the sticky note and the note and the like page in the locker room ripped out. This where the grotto is like circled. 6 or O. There's a D. I don't know if that goes with it, but it feels like it does. 1, 2, 3. With the I at the top, there's a blank spot between I and the next I. So this right here would be I, D, I, O, O, and then don't know what that is. I don't know. Okay. We also need to find more of these vault keys, which we just never seem to do. Alright. Cool. Luckily, we've given us ourselves lots of options today with our rooms. There's no like hidden message on this notepad, is there, that we've never noticed? Sure doesn't look like it. We know that's just not right. They all have the same little, like, line on the little dark line on that specific line. It's funny. The artwork is. Okay. This is so weird. Like, why is bridge in a different font? I feel like there's maybe a couple of instances where like there's random fonts used, but like, I don't know. Bridge, black bridge. It's written in black ink. I don't know. Black bridge. The numbers, Mason. Three old keys, hell yeah. We're getting a low on keys. Okay. Well, we definitely want something that goes... Might as well use this to both directions. Gymnasium. We have one redraw. I'd go for pool. We have a lot of keys. Get the locker room, it wouldn't be the worst. Sauna's nice. Don't know if there's anything we care about doing with the pump room. But this does get us both ways. I don't know if we care. About changing our numbers. Bunk room, we obviously have more than two bookshops. More than two shops. We've really never been able to make that count. But we could, you know, go sleep again in the bunk room. But we could also go to sleep in the break room. Break room's nice too, like going to sleep there and guaranteeing a security card the next day, because then we can always go through the foundation if we have to. Having a guaranteed security card is really nice. So maybe we do lab and just check out an experiment. Maybe we can get randomly more letters if we do something. Maybe we should have waited to open that, because that actually can be a experiment. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, immediately gain 1 hull. Maybe just immediately. I do like to set your steps to 40. Okay, when you draft an archive floor plan. Immediately, or when you draft a hallway from another hallway. Might as well do immediately. Just gain keys. We could wait. We could wait till we fill the house, and then maybe we have more halls. I don't know. We have at least 4 halls plus starfish. Aquarium is 5, so we're getting 2 keys at the moment, which, if we get the locker room, could be useful. It might be worth going to the bookshop, buying the book now, and then if we end up getting... Yeah, we have plenty of steps. If we end up getting... freezer, we don't feel so bad. Hit a message, hit a message, hit a message. I like that idea. We can also go do this other room down here. Let's buy this book. Hell yeah. New clue for 50. It's actually 50. I forgot how much it was. Nursery. That's fine. Did nursery get the hidden effect? There's not even anything in here. Usually there's always a gem. It's been a good day. We're gonna hopefully fill the house. We could burn a key, or we could just walk it. I think we're gonna just walk it. Where are you pointing? Why did you draw this arrow here? At this chair. Need to look at it from this perspective, maybe? This exact perspective. Is there something I should be looking at? Am I looking for another arrow? I feel like there's gonna be another arrow pointing somewhere. Like go here, then go there, then here. This is just driving me up the walls. In a good way. Okay, getting the last drafting strategy. Oh shit. We can actually do a new clue? No, new clue. I'm sorry. Drafting strategy, new clue. New clue wins. I didn't think we could grab it the same day. Sweet. I've already added it. Drafting strategy, volume 5. You gotta wait. New clue. Damn, that makes me want to play another day right after this, but I actually gotta go to bed. There's no way I could stay any longer. We're getting close to the end of our run here anyways, so. Okay. You know what would be kind of interesting? Are there messages hidden on the outside of these walls? Like, could I do a lap and come back? Can I cut through? And see if there's like a message or something on the other side of that wall? You know? Is it worth the steps? Say yeah. This is a rare time where we could actually walk all the way around. Can use this. And see. Now it's gonna burn some steps, but does this do anything? Okay. Doesn't look like it. I was thinking that would be pretty cool. Oh, that's burning a step every time I go back and forth. Holy crap. How cool would that have been if there was like some thing hidden there? It's just some gears. Still looks pretty cool from this side, but imagine there's like something on the outside. Maybe I have to rotate it again. I just don't know if I can actually afford to do that this time. Okay. It's worth a try. Pretty cool that we have like this fully connected though. In case we do end up going back. Let's check if that one has anything. Maybe one of them does. One specific side has it. That would be pretty wild. Okay. Banging. Servants' quarters or pump room. Is there anything we want to do with water? Does reservoir, does well. I mean, we could lower the water in the pool. I feel like we've done everything with water. Greenhouse, kitchen. The redraw once. See. I really don't know if there's anything we care about changing the water any longer. At the moment, at least. We have the water where we want it, basically. We could empty the well and get the gold that we've randomly put in there. We could empty the pool. Greenhouse, I think you just want it on full blast. I mean, doesn't seem like a reason not to Kitchen seems like you want water to refill. We have the reservoir exactly where we want it. Let's try it again. Locker room. Okay. We have some options with some keys. Let's get some things open. Treasure trove, pump room, furnace. I think we'll just take treasure trove. We have no freezer, so no point for the furnace. Treasure trove is a good one to get at the end. Ooh, it's a black box. And we get a bunch of gold. Freezer would have been decent at the end, but see what this tells us. Boxes marked with the moon always contain false statements. I think this is treasure trove 5. Treasure trove number 5. Green. In black box. So wouldn't this make this false? Maybe we just gotta keep finding all this information until eventually we get what answer. I don't know. There's a lot of contradicting going on. Even within the same box. So inherently this is false. So does that make it true? It's like an total oxymoron. Like, is this true, or is it false? Is it false saying that boxes marked with this are always contain false statements? Or is it true, meaning it's false? But if it's false, then doesn't that make it have to be true to be false? It's ridiculous. I don't know about that one. I do not know. Okay. Well, we could open as many as we can. We could also go back and buy a bunch of food. I think it's worth maybe we try open all of these again. I could also write down what is in each just to like verify if it's the same every time. Lockers. 1 gold. 2 key. Also got another key. We have the conference room, so we should be able to just go get all the keys. 3 food. We have the conference room actually super close. 4. Is this no? See before. Seems like it's from Hartley, but also somebody else, because Hartley is the one dealing with the... Who writes in all caps? God, we need to pay attention to handwriting. I think Hartley's the one who wrote scribbles, like bad handwriting, in the black. Initial black. And then somebody wrote over it, and I think it's the same person. Because their O's are all the same. Here, Grotto. And in black, look at those O's are the exact same. Even the R is like the exact same. So somebody, not Hartley, but Denny Ravane. Sorry, Denny Ravane wrote the initial stuff. Who writes like this? All caps. Gotta find somebody else's. Treasure map. Okay. That's in the nursery. So 5 was treasure map. So maybe an item. 6 food. We have no more keys though. Okay. Also, we should go back to the laboratory. We can get more keys. So we do that real quick. Immediately get some more keys. Could set our steps to 40, but a couple keys is valuable. We can walk all the way down to the kitchen and just buy out everything. We don't have any use for our gold anymore. So, let's go do that first. Although we're gonna get all the keys here. Holy crap. We could just walk over and start opening all these. We might have enough keys actually. I got 8 keys, I think that'll do. We might not actually need to walk all the way through. Even though we do want to go check out the treasure, we want to go back to coat check for the end of this. Could go back down into the underground. Okay, so that's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna be a little short. That's a lot of freaking lockers. Unless there's more keys in some of these. Okay, so we've done. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7 running shoes. Okay. Nice. I wonder if these are going to be the same every time. At least roughly. Gold. So if we ever need something in particular, we could be like, hey, I would need running shoes. I'm going to open offer 7. Gem. And there's some keys. Could also buy some keys. 10 gem gold. You know what would be sick is if there was a vault key in here or something. It's actually something we could. Oh, battery pack. We don't have a freaking sledgehammer. I also never grabbed the rooms that we actually need the sledgehammer for, or the power hammer. Okay, 3 more keys. And key, gold, and car keys. Not the keys we're looking for. this is that note that we were looking at. 6 or... This very obviously goes with that sticky note. Other stuff I'm not 100% sure, but this definitely does. 6 or... I don't know if it's saying... Should I make a number out of OR? 4, but FOUR. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's nothing. 40, 50, 60. So I think the message is not necessarily just numbers. It's a message. I don't think this X is actually crossing out each directions. Find blanks. Find some without using. I think it's just they were using this as scrap paper. That's all our freaking. Okay. Gems. Gem/gold. Okay. I think we could get the last 3 potentially. But we gotta get down to kitchen and commissary. So we need to go foundation, down, dining room, archives. We actually just started to go straight down from the pool. It's pretty easy. Is that back-to-back days with full houses? Almost 3 days in a row. Or just one. It's funny how that changes. Garden Shopping Center, Garden University, Academics Campus. Just ran out of everything. We've had some pretty good runs now. We're kind of getting more consistent with our runs. What the heck did I choose in the guest bedroom? Also as the room. I think we chose dormitory, did we not? We never grabbed dormitory this run. Ah. Okay. We could have, but... Oh well. Okay, we just go straight down from here. Sorry, we go straight down from the dining room. Also, I can never forget. Look at the pillars. I need to look at every room. And decide if this picture looks like anything. So, I'm keeping that in front of me so I can compare. Any room that I walk in, it looks like it could have some pillars like that. Pillars with a crack. Okay. Oh, this doesn't give us food, but it does give us keys. Just enough keys. I don't know if we need more gems. Does this look like it could be it? Up here, maybe? These. Kind of, but not quite. Don't think that's what we're looking for, but kind of close. Okay, let's buy the club sandwich. Buy out all the food. Okay. We go to coat check. We actually can't even combine any of our items because we didn't get the workshop, which is funny. So I think we put the jackhammer probably away again. It's been pretty clutch. Where do we go? We gotta go to coat check, so we gotta go back to the front. We also never got the queen, I don't believe, so we can't do the chessboard, which is fine. We just never do it. God, is it in here? Maybe? I don't know. This doesn't quite look right. Looks similar. These pillars look like they're up against the wall. Unless it's like a very... The way the drawing is... I don't see any cracks that look exactly like that. It looks very similar to this, though. This picture. Even those look kind of... It's weird. This room looks very similar to that picture. Like with these pillars. But it's not quite. And the way these walls are like, have cracks. But it's not the same crack. Maybe it's in here where that's... It's really blurry too. This is the message though. 3, 4 of these are on. Does this do anything when I take it out? Maybe it has to do with what's inside. Oh, I want to get in here so bad. Yeah, it's weird. This oddly looks so similar, but I'm not seeing any crack that looks exactly like the one on here. The other thing I wanted to check is maybe they made an obvious like admin account for St. Clair. That they thought the red Herbert Sinclair. So it's not the normal length. Probably once I read New Clue, maybe that'll give me some ideas of what that admin key could be, potentially. Blackbridge. I do want to go back and read why they named it Blackbridge. Real quick. Like, why? I also don't understand this. Immediate requires a new connection each time the user attempts to log into the network. Is it just like for all the different terminals for them to be able to access like the electronic mail and stuff? How do I turn that on, man? Like, okay. Why did we? Oh, I mean, computer terminals on the estate are not connected to the mainframe. We begin testing remote. Also, it's better to come with a new name. Come up with a name for the network. After some deliberation, our network has been named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for the project, given the legend from which the term derives, though very fitting considering we chose an actual cave to house the mainframe. Okay. Hope that our servers do not suffer that same fate that befell those in the story. Or the cave fell in, I guess, is the... Typical length formatting. 5 letters. 4 letters? Is it just Herbert? Swan Song, maybe? Herbert? Or Sinclair? I don't know. Von Margle. I don't know what that other login is. And I want to know. We're so close to things here. Okay. It's somewhere around there. I just don't know what the login is. Okay. Go here. It's not in here. Check item. The jackhammer has been really valuable. It's pretty funny. I was watching another person's playthrough, and they talk about how they hate the coat check and think it's useless, and I'm like, man, I love the coat check. I actually think it's awesome to be able to put certain items. Like, it's been really useful for me for numerous reasons. To be able to put certain items away and be able to grab them another day. So I've used it a ton for this, but also the diary key was really clutch, so I didn't have to get the tomb necessarily to be able to get the diary key. Okay, it's not this room. Just really so glad we figured that red letter out, though. We gotta actually go straight up that way. Where else do we want to stop? We wanted to go to the nursery, so we could go this way. Don't think it's the Nook. I need to remember to look at ceilings too. I feel like there's been hidden letters on some ceilings. Well, more like the Mechanarium, but still, that's a hidden letter. Definitely an N. Okay, it doesn't look like this room. So we go Great Hall across. I don't care about losing the gold, I just don't want to lose the steps. Okay, this is where the... Oh, we put our freaking... Put it on a shovel. Put on the shovel. Is it worth it? Probably not. I think I'd rather get those last 3 doors open. For the most part, we've just gotten like gold and keys and gems out of it, and we have enough keys to do what we need to do. So Let's see what we can do. 1, 2, 3. We can check that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then we can still end. Oh, we still gotta get all the way down the break room. 17, 18, 19. Could go down the foundation, walk all the way out. If we don't lose any more steps, 20, 21, 22. Might be able to do it. You know what? I think it's gonna work. We have the running shoes. Maybe we'll find a singular. Okay, so there's nothing there. I was just hoping maybe turning it once there would be something on the outside of one of these. I'm still not 100% convinced because we haven't checked every. Well, I guess. I guess those are the only two. So yeah, I'm convinced. There's no other like blocks. That would be so cool if there was some like hidden thing back here. Come on, creators, how could you not think of that? We're getting a new clue next time, that's huge. I'm excited for that. Mom's final book. Okay. We didn't mess up any steps yet. Be very careful. No other letters on here, is there? C-X-E-T. To dining, left to conference room. Up here. I didn't realize this has pipes too, actually. Okay, last 3 lockers. There are 17 lockers in here. One of these would probably have a key. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. For who? Who is Kirk Darren then? Is it Herbert? Oh shit. We gotta go do that. Plus safe key. Holy shit, we got one. I was hoping there might be one. That's insane. We just got enough keys. There were no extra keys in any of these, were there? Maybe there was one? Yeah, there was one key. Damn. Okay. So, theoretically, we know what everything is in. We'll have to test this out sometime and see, but... Holy shit, okay. I'm glad we have enough steps. We can do it. We probably won't be able to go to the break room, but I think this is worth. We have just enough to accomplish this. Go down to dining archive secret message. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. No, fuck, that's not right. Oh, we might just be short. Please running shoes, please running shoes, please running shoes. Please, please, please. 2, 1. If I find any food. Holy crap. Is there a singular apple? Please be an apple. Do I miss a big spot? Come on, apple tree. If I bonk my head into you enough times. Drop me an apple. Drop me an apple. Please. Please. I really need the running shoes to come up clutch here. Oh, God. This is stressful. Bro, I'm so close. What is the number? 233. No! 233. Oh, man, we could have opened one. It might have just been one of the sanctum keys. 233. Write that down. Well, I think maybe we know we can get... I don't know if that's not the first time I think I pulled one of the vault keys out of there. I think the other time I opened all of them. Oh, tragic. We were one step short. The thing that screwed us was actually going to check the rotunda. That cost us the steps. But we had no idea. We ended up one short. Very exciting though. Very exciting stuff. St. Holiday Garden Shopping Center of Prayers. 6 green rooms, 5 shop rooms, the chapel, cloister, and shrine. Okay. I think we could do that again. We could also go check that exact, since we wrote these down, we could check locker 16 and see if that has the safe key in it again. I'll have to go back and check my previous video of playing this when I got the locker room and fully completed it, and see if there was a safe key and what locker it was in, because maybe I can compare and contrast now that I wrote it down. But dang, what a good run. It's been a lot of fun. We got another red letter, 6 of 8 now, and I think we're putting more puzzles together, which is fun. Slowly but surely, we're kind of piecing bits, but I know there's still more we can find. But that'll just have to wait till the next time we play. If you made it this far in this video, again, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. If you want to drop a like on the video, that helps, a ton. But I'm really just playing this game for me, and if other people enjoy this playthrough, then that's awesome. But it's always nice to see if people enjoy it. So likes tell me that people are enjoying the video, views, comments, subscriptions, all those good things. But anyways, appreciate it, and see you guys in the next video. Later.